Test, test. There it is. All right, cool. Technology, wow. All right, I've been given the thumbs up to get started. So thank you so much for coming out tonight. We appreciate having you here. Without you out there in the audience, nothing that we do would matter. So we really appreciate both the work that you put in as parents, supporting your students in the program, and then as audience members, again, supporting your students in the program. Before we get started, I have a couple of other thank yous I need to get to. The first one I always forget, which is the worst thing you can do. And that is our sound technician, because if it wasn't for him, this would not go nearly as well as it does. So let's give a big hand to Pablo Villagrana in the back, helping us out there. Finally remembered. And then also in the back from Washington Intermediate School, from our administrative staff supporting us as they do both at school and then here at the concerts as well. We have Dr. Sanchez, our principal. And seated back there we have Ms. Chavez, one of our learning directors. All right, so up first is our women's choir, and we've got a great song that I think really summarizes how a lot of us feel, at least those of us who are getting the gifts and not necessarily the ones buying the gifts, that are all stressed out and frazzled and wearing long Santa hats to draw attention away from the fact they've pulled all their hair out. But this song is about the excitement of Christmas. It's called Christmas is Finally Here. Is a tropical island Noel. It's called Island Noel. It's a Jamaican song, but we're going to do some Hawaiian moves because who cares? It's all tropical and beach and pretty oceans and awesome. Thank you. And they came up with all those dance moves. I know you probably looked at me like that guy can dance. I bet he came up with that. I had nothing to do with it. All them. Super awesome. All right, we're going to turn it over to the band now. So give it up for them.
All righty. Okay. So, this is the Washington Intermediate Band. All of us crammed in like sardines, but we made it work. So, again, kind of as he was saying, it's like thank you for all the work you do and pushing your kids to, you know, go home and practice because then they get better. Practicing makes you better? Oh, look at those nods. Thank you. The first piece that we're going to be playing for you is called a piece called Deck the Halls with Chips and Salsa. It's the classic Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. It's that piece, but it's got a bit of a Latin twist to it. We have a lot of instruments that we're showcasing in this. Percussion in particular. We got maracas, we got cowbell, we got go-go bells, we got gankokwis, we got things you haven't even heard of, which probably gankokwi is an instrument you don't know, but you're gonna hear it. So this piece is kind of taking that and it puts a little twist on it, and I really hope you enjoy it.
Go Hazel!
Hello? All right, now we are going to take a break and we're going to let the next choir go up. So give a round of applause to the next choir that's going up.
All right, Chloe.
It's on already. All right, thank you. That was awesome. I was almost moved to dancing, but I can't, so I didn't want to embarrass myself. I'd like to see, though, Dr. Sanchez, can we not allow Mr. Musso to sing at the concerts anymore? Because it's really making me look bad. People are like, he should be the choir teacher. Like, I thought that was an angel singing that, and it turned out that it was Mr. Musso. All right. We tease because we love. So this is men's choir. Up first we've got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It starts off pretty standard and then it goes into a little bit jazzier at the end. All right, for the next song, I feel like as a society we have a great philosopher and mentor that some people just don't fully appreciate, and that great man, of course, is none other than SpongeBob SquarePants. And yeah, he taught me everything I know about life. That might explain a lot. So this next song, if you go out shopping at this point, which don't, there's Amazon, but if you are brave enough to go out there, I think you'll meet a lot of people that could use this song as an inspiration for their life, particularly on the road. This song is called Don't Be a Jerk. It's Christmas.
Joy to the world is a thing to do, but the world is not a
All right, so the next piece and the last piece that the band is going to play tonight is a piece called Hanukkah Dance or C'est Vivant. I'm going to leave it to Mr. Baker to tell you a little bit more about this piece because he knows more about it than I do.
Hi, I'm the other band director. I'm in charge of the army of percussionists that you see before me. They all do a great job, and we always have a lot of fun trying to figure out pieces that will include all of them. So the last piece that you heard, Deck the Halls and Chips and Salsa, that's really a good one for our percussionists because everyone can have a shaker and a go-go bell, cowbell. Everyone can use more cowbell in their life. But so for this one, we played this piece last year, Hanukkah Dance, and it's a Jewish piece. That's about has two themes in it. It has C'est Vivant, which is a piece about playing with dreidels, basically, and also gambling in the Holy Roman Empire, but that's a whole other thing. And the other part that it has is the Hora, which is a celebratory piece that lots of Jewish boys and girls get to hear when they go through their bar and bat mitzvahs. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy Hanukkah Dance. Oh, cool. Thank you very much. Okay, so that concludes our band portion of the piece. We all like to keep it short and sweet and for pieces that we were playing. So the next choir that's going is... I'll stop talking.
I guess that means I need to start talking. We're going to take a brief, sort of intermission, a little bit, while the band clears out of the pit and the next choir takes the stage. So if you need to use the restroom like super fast or something, now's a great time for that. Otherwise, just give us about 5 minutes or so, and we'll have everything reset. All right, cool. cool. So, before you we have the Advanced Women's Ensemble, which is not an actual class. It's just a group of really super dedicated choir kids that were willing to come in during their lunchtime to learn this song. And they did a really fantastic job. There is nothing at all easy about this song. And to learn it in 20 minutes at the beginning of lunch, 2 or 3 times a week, is quite an accomplishment. So this is Carol of the Bells. My fault, sorry.
Yeah?
Gotcha. All right, up next is what you might call a non-traditional Christmas song from The Nightmare Before Christmas. But the word Christmas is right in the title, so I'm told that it is a Christmas movie and that this is a completely appropriate song for a Christmas concert. So, all right, good. Yeah, someone agreed, so perfect. We're in. All right, and I'm getting a thumbs up. That's terrific. Once again, you won't be surprised to learn I did none of the choreography. In fact, I'm just going to walk off the stage and let them do it because you don't want to see me. You want to see them. So I'm just going to get it started and get out of the way.
Eyes glowing red. I am the one hiding under your stairs. Fingers
I love that one. If you didn't like it, it was all their idea. This one is White Winter Hymnal by the Pentatonics, which is the best vocal group of all time, except for the Washington Intermediate School Thunderbird Choirs. And yeah, we're going to show them how they should have done this song. I'm very excited that we had 5 young ladies who mastered the body percussion. Just looking at it, I have, I think, a stroke or something. Like, I can't understand what they're doing. They somehow figured out and they can do it. So that's really cool. So I'm going to be quiet now. We're going to sing a song. Going to be a bit of a transition into our next song as well, which is Mary Did You Know, which we also do better than the Pentatonics. You know, Christmas is a time of always being, you know, thankful, appreciating what we have, and you know, it's not always about getting the big toy that you want that's $1 million and they don't have it in stock anywhere. You know, it's just about being grateful for what you have and the people that you have in your life. And, you know, as I said before, I'm very grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for Dr. Sanchez and Ms. Chavez. I'm also incredibly grateful for my wonderful wife and family who are here tonight. Thank goodness, because something about being in charge of 100 kids makes me very forgetful. So, you know, all the props that we have here tonight and my Santa hat that draws attention away from the fact that I don't play piano or teach very well, those are all here thanks to my wife, who threw them all in the car and brought them here. And I just turned around and all of a sudden they were magically here on the stage. So, you know, wives have magic powers. It's amazing. Are we good here? We're good here. Okay, great. They're giving me the be quiet sign, so I'll do that now. So this is Mary Did You Know? And it features Brianna Smith and Angelique Matusky.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you deliver will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy gives sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Oh, Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will lead, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creations? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? And the sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know?
All right.
Good job, Cheeky. I've never heard that before. Oh, thank you. All right. Christmas wouldn't be complete without a sing-along. And so that's what we've got at the end here. So we can bring the house lights up because now you are all honorary members of the Washington Intermediate School Thunderbird Choir. So it's on the back of your program. It's called A Bit of Holiday Cheer. It's basically somebody threw up Christmas all over the back of your program. So it's just every Christmas song in like 30 seconds. Okay, maybe closer to 2 minutes. How we doing? Got it? Okay, put them on the floor. All right, before we all sing this, I would like to again thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for the support that you give us that goes into this, not just on performance nights, but every single day. That's what makes our performances happen. I hope that all of you have a wonderful holiday season, a very Merry Christmas, and let's all sing a bit of holiday cheer together. Thank you so much for coming. Merry Christmas. Good night.